Do you know what makes some people magnetic? They don't talk to you, they play with you. They make you feel alive through basic interactions. They maintain their childlike excitement about life. And unfortunately, this is a thing that most people have forgotten. You yourself used to be playful as a child. You didn't care about all of these social regulations because you were just too busy having fun, making the best of your experience. And people adored you. People were very attracted by you back then. Now, when people talk to you, they probably feel like they're watching weather forecast. It's flat, it's serious, informational, mature even. Is it just a coincidence that the differences between your reactions you're getting are night and day? Interesting. So, if you want to tap into that and to become more magnetic, to attract people to you, and to have fantastic conversations, you need to stop being a presenter and start being a player. Now, you might be thinking that you being a player and being so playful means that you have to be a clown and to just entertain people left and right 24/7. That's far from the truth. All you need to do is to tap into your natural curiosity, your childlike excitement and joy. You have to basically just be yourself, as cliche as it sounds, and be so secure in being yourself that nothing can move you, and be excited about being yourself, proud, happy, just like you were when you were a child. You don't need to just show excitement all over the place and to just focus on being so happy, focus on just saying jokes all the time. All you need to do is to get yourself into the proper vibe. Because one, when you do that, it just leaks through your behavior, through everything you're doing without you even wanting to. And then two, your vibe is contagious. So if you're feeling good yourself, the people around you are gonna feel better as well. Now you might be thinking that being a player, being more playful, means that you're gonna end up having just surface level, shallow conversations, just messing around, talking about the most basic things that you can talk about because that's how you can be funny. But you don't have to be funny. Again, what I've found is that your serious conversations get a lot better too, because when you are in that state, you are tapping into your natural curiosity. Your natural curiosity will automatically guide you to ask the proper questions with the proper vibe. People will respond to that appropriately. So then your serious conversations can even get deeper and you are able to connect with people even in a more serious way. So now you can be playful and more funny, but you can also be serious and it's also gonna be a great interaction. It all comes from how you're feeling about yourself, from your vibe. A key thing to understand about human psychology is that people love to play. That's what people are attracted to, the ones that play with them, because everyone loves to play. Everyone used to play as a child. And for a lot of adults, this like playful persona is repressed. All their playfulness is just hidden down beneath layers and layers and layers of just limiting beliefs and social regulations and all of these things. And they love when someone just gives them permission to be a bit more playful. They are reminded of that, of how life used to feel like so many years ago when life was a lot easier, when they didn't have so many responsibilities. So there is no wonder they love that. Like even the most serious person you meet, they still have a playful side to them. They just don't want to show it to the world. So if you are able to kind of put them in that vibe, they're gonna love being around you, obviously. Now, getting a bit more specific here, the thing you shouldn't do at all is look for specific tips and tricks. Look for one liners. If you are down this path, I just know you're gonna fail. Because, like, all you have to do is basically be yourself, as I said, not looking out there to, what can I become? Who can I become to get the proper reactions I want to get from the world? You don't need to become anyone, you just need to be you and be so confident in being you that everyone around you will be attracted to you. If you're not confident in being you, then obviously it's gonna be a lot tougher and even impossible to get the proper reactions from people. But the person you need to be is you. I can't teach you your natural curiosity. Only you can figure that out for yourself. I can't teach you the proper reactions you want to have, the proper gestures and voice inflections and all of these things. It's just you who are aware of all of these subtle details, and you have to figure them out for yourself. What I can guide you towards is the proper vibe. So, practically, the next time you're gonna be talking to someone, the idea is to just say the things that are coming to your mind as soon as possible. Because the thing is, when people are talking to you, they're telling you something. When they're saying that thing, your mind already generates like five different thoughts. And you might be thinking that, that's not true because my mind is blank. Is it really? Or is it just that you are disregarding every single one of these thoughts? A thought comes up, you're just like, nah, this is not cool enough. Then another one comes up, this is not funny enough. This one comes up, nah, this makes me look like a loser. You are just disregarding and rejecting yourself instantly. You are trying to craft the perfect behavior every single time. You're trying to craft the perfect lines. Is it any surprise that like talking to people feels hard? Because of course you have to invest a lot of energy, a lot of mental bandwidth into just figuring out the perfect things to say every single time. What if instead of just putting in all this effort, just engaging your brain so much, burning it out, you are just letting go? What if you could just let go and say like the first thing that comes to your mind? Because like of course there are social regulations. You can't just judge people outside of those social regulations because then you're not going to have a very nice social experience. But the social regulations you have in mind are probably something like this, whereas the real social regulations are more like this, a lot wider. You need to become aware of them and to allow yourself to break out of this very, very narrow window of what's acceptable of you to say. You have to destroy that filtering mechanism. And a good exercise to get into if you want to improve yourself, improve this flowing part of you, is to just say random words out loud. To just take some time every single day to spend with yourself home alone, eyes closed, and just say random words like TV show, screen, grass, sky, cars, my body, nipple, hair. Just say the most random things that come to your mind. Allow yourself to flow like that. Maybe even do it for like 30 seconds, 1 minute straight. Do series of these. Just picture it like a workout. A workout for your mind, for your ability to flow in a conversation. And the idea is for you to allow yourself to say the things as they come to your mind. To allow your mind to even drift from one subject to the other. You need to get into this practice, especially if you are used to being more of an overthinker. Because if you're used to this overthinking mechanism, you probably think that it's impossible for you to flow. Well, of course it's impossible for you to flow because the last time you flow was like years ago. You need to put in the work, you need to put in the practice, and then you're gonna see that everything's gonna improve. Because this overthinking is nothing more than a bad habit. Now, returning to talking to people, I want you to think about the vibe you have when you are just overthinking and crafting the perfect line. Just think about it. You come up with like three different thoughts after you hear the thing someone tells you. You would have the perfect vibe saying those things, despite the fact that you think they're not cool enough, not good enough. You disregard them, you take like a couple of more seconds to think about the perfect line, the perfect thing that will make you seem just Mr. Perfection or Mrs. Perfection. And in doing so, you are disregarding your natural vibe, your authenticity basically. The thing you're saying, even if it's the perfect content, you're saying it from a place of insecurity because you know that's not the real you. You know that's just something you crafted. Perhaps it's some tactic you've heard online that's supposed to get people the nicest reactions on earth. You are just saying it with an inappropriate vibe, and at the same time, you are a bit needy because you took that time to just craft it perfectly. Instead, if you are just able to tap into the first thought that comes to your mind in literally milliseconds after you hear the thing the other person told you. You're gonna have the perfect vibe because you're gonna own it. Because you just know it's something authentic to you, something that you're just curious about. And honestly, you don't even need more than that. You don't even have to be afraid of the possibility of your conversation looking like an interview where you just ask questions, because if these questions are genuine, there is no issue with that. The only issue is when you're just like trying to fill in the blanks and avoid awkward silence and you're needy basically. If you are just yourself, naturally curious, present in the conversation, having this fun energy about you, then you don't need to worry about any of these things. And obviously, before talking to people, it's a very, very good idea to get yourself into a fun vibe, into a hype vibe. And that's something you should carry with you in every single social environment you go to. Now, of course, it's not a rule. You're gonna have bad days. There are gonna be times where you're just not gonna feel like talking to people. I get them. I still get them. Obviously, it's something completely natural, and that doesn't mean you have to just be like that every single time, 24/7. It's just a good mindset to have when you want to have nice conversations. It's a good habit to get into for most of your conversations. But then again, it's not going to be all conversations, and that's perfectly fine. And this practice, again, it takes time. If you're used to being more of an overthinker and being really serious and flat in your conversations, you have to understand that you probably spent decades building up this persona, building up these social habits. It's gonna take like at least months to reverse that and to get into a new habit of being more like in a flow state, being more in this fun, childlike excitement energy and actually attracting people to you. It might even take like 1 year, but it's worth it. 20 years of building up a habit of being serious, all wiped away by 1 year of doing the right things. It's not that bad, is it? So then just go ahead and put in the work, do the flowing exercises, go ahead and talk to people, and have this in your mind that the priority for you is to just be yourself, be guided by your natural curiosity, because then you're gonna attract the proper people to you as well. Like, of course, not everyone is gonna be charmed by your natural curiosity, but the people that are, they are truly compatible to you. And that's a win-win, so why wouldn't you go for that? You are equipped with everything you need. All that's left is you taking the action, and you're gonna see the progress as days go by, as weeks go by, if you stay consistent. So go ahead and make the change.